how to increase your health span.
What's a health span?
Health span is kind of like lifespan, but more relates to your quality of life rather than the length of your life.
Ooh, I like that. Health span, new word.
Yeah, so
You learned it here first.
there was a recent article just this year that talks about exactly this. The name of the article, and we'll put a link in the description, Association of Cardiovascular Health with Life Expectancy Free of Cardiovascular Disease, Diabetes, Cancer, and Dementia in United Kingdom Adults. It's a JAMA, Journal of Internal Medicine, 2023.
Okay, legit journal.
Legit journal. So what they looked at was 8 measures from the American Heart Association that were used to identify whether or not this made a difference in your health span or your quality of disease-free life.
Okay, so how long you can live without the development of chronic disease, and I guess they kind of focused on the more cardiovascular type chronic disease.
Absolutely, and they focused on 8 specific measures from the American Heart Association.
Okay, let's break it down.
Okay, so number 1 was a healthy weight.
Yeah, keeping a healthy weight
Makes
correlated
sense.
with staying chronic disease free for life.
Yes. Number 2,
Don't smoke.
don't smoke. It just seems so obvious, and we would argue that maybe that includes don't vape, but
Well,
some people in our comments would argue that one.
In the smoking, it did include nicotine.
Yes.
It's sub-qualified nicotine, which of course you can get through a vape or a patch or a chewing gum, but it included. Now there's we do medical research to
Yes.
uncover the truth.
Yep.
And smoking is bad for you is now a truth.
It's true. Not negotiable.
No, hopefully we won't get a comment saying, well, now hang on, I smoke light cigarettes through a big filter, so it's not bad. No.
And I smoked for 100 years and I'm still alive.
Yeah. Smoking is bad for you.
Smoking is bad.
I like to say it's an unfortunate truth as opposed to
It
Al
is.
Gore's inconvenient truth.
Okay, it's unfortunate.
That's one of those unfortunate truths.
Yeah.
Smoking is bad for you. So that was number 2.
Okay, so we said smoking, healthy weight. So healthy diet. And this can be a whole bunch of different things, but really a balanced diet, primarily not involving excessive calories or excessive amounts of fat or sugar.
The next one is healthy sleep.
Okay.
Which is where our videos come in because I'm sure they put some of you to sleep.
And I would say this is one that we're really learning a lot about, that in order to get those healthy 7 to 9 hours a night, that's what has been shown to reduce risk of death by significant amounts.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Number 5 is regular physical activity. And we talk about this all the time. It doesn't matter what you do, but you need to do something. Ideally something every day, totaling ideally moderate activity, 150 minutes a week.
Okay. I'd say that one's a truth now too.
I would
say
agree.
that.
I think it's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's so obvious you don't even have to say it, but we'll say it.
Yeah. Okay. And the next one is blood pressure.
Okay.
Keeping your blood pressure in a healthy range. Again, now we're not saying that you have to take medications for your blood pressure.
Right.
We don't know anything about big pharma here.
Right.
We're just saying that that's another one of those truths. Long-standing hypertension is correlated with heart disease.
And someone's going to comment say, bruh, literally my blood pressure is 210 right now as I'm
Yeah.
watching your video.
Go to the Emerge.
Go to the Verge. Okay, so healthy blood pressure. And there's 2 more. So another one is healthy blood glucose. So we've also learned that as much as we vilified fat in the 70s and 80s, really sugar, in particular your blood sugar, is a big problem. So high levels of insulin and high levels of sugar persisting in your bloodstream are really bad for your chronic health.
It's kind of funny though because they correlated one of the chronic diseases as being diabetes.
Yes.
It's kind of self-fulfilling.
It
You
is.
have high blood sugar, you
Yes.
have diabetes. So that would be a positive outcome of that study, even though it's kind of...
For the carnivore people, that's like a chicken and egg kind of thing.
Okay.
See what I did there?
I like it. I like it.
Okay, the last one.
Your lipid profile.
Right,
Sorry.
so high non-HDL cholesterol.
Yes, high non-HDL cholesterol. And that, what we're not talking about taking statins to lower
No.
it and the effects of lowering that. We're just saying it's a correlation. If you have a high non-HDL cholesterol, it is strongly correlated with the development of heart disease.
And that's important to say, correlation versus causation. We've talked about these things in other videos too. So those are the 8 measures. And then what they did is they got you a score. And the score put you in a category of either low, moderate, or high. So if you had a high score, that means you're doing really well on all of these.
Scoring high on these measures reduced the length of time you have a chronic disease and increased the time before you get the chronic disease.
Right, and they actually measured it in years. So for men, if you had a high score compared to a low score, it increased your disease-free time by 7 years, and for women by 9.5 years.
Right.
And like you were saying, the time that you actually did develop chronic disease, because many even healthy people at the end of their lives, they develop it, the amount of disease time that you had was actually compressed, And the last thing that was interesting, and they were a little bit surprised about and weren't sure what to make of it, is that this went right across all socioeconomic groups.
Yes, that was an interesting finding because traditionally we found that lower socioeconomic status is correlated with poor health and shorter lifespan.
For a host of reasons like access to care and things like that.
Yeah, and that's just one of those social determinants of health is those socioeconomic factors. However,
Yes.
this study showed that the benefits of these 8 measures spanned across a wide range of socioeconomic status.
Right, so the kind of take-home message is these 8 things are important for you. So healthy weight, regular exercise, healthy diet, healthy sleep,
Good blood pressure,
Good blood pressure.
lipid profile, don't smoke.
good sugars, not too sweet.
Remember, this isn't going to make you live longer according to the study, but it's going to make you live better for longer.
Right, health span, not lifespan. Now you know. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel.
And remember, you really are in charge of your own health according to this study.
We'll see you next time.